Greetings and welcome to this special session. I'm Donna Erickson and I'm one of the organizers along with Michinau Matsui and Caroline Menezes for the special session on temporal articulation as it relates to communicative prosody. What does temporal articulation mean? In this session we have 5 different approaches to this topic. This paper by Xiaoyan Lin and colleague, How to Hit That Beat, Testing Acoustic Anchors of Rhythmic Movement with Speech. This examines at what precise point in the acoustic signal do listeners hear the beat, hear the stress patterns. Listeners were asked to tap on a percussion pad as they listened to English sentences, and the timing of the taps was compared with various landmark points in the acoustic signal. This paper is by Leander Plug and colleagues, Listeners' Sensitivity to Syllable Complexity and Speech Tempo Perception. It reports on listeners' ratings of tempo. Their findings suggest that both beat rate, that is syllable rate, and segmental complexity affect the perception of speech rate. This paper is by Benjamin Schmeisser, Prosodic and segmental effects on the durational variability of Svarabhakti vowels in Spanish CR clusters. It reports how duration of intrusive Svarabhakti vowels change as a function of both laryngeal and supralaryngeal articulation characteristics. An interesting finding is the more overlap of the articulatory gestures, the shorter the duration of the intrusive vowel. Kenji Yoshida and colleagues in their paper Articulatory Asymmetry and Consonantal Sequences analyze English, Japanese, and Chinese MRI and acoustic data and show that both timing and magnitude of articulation of velar opening changes depending on whether the nasal is either preceded or followed by a plosive consonant. And the last paper here is Temporal Organization of Spoken Utterances from an Articulatory Point of View by Donna Erickson, myself, and colleagues, and we examine the relationship between jaw displacement using electromagnetic articulography and listeners' perceived prominence using the method of rapid prosodic transcription. Our main finding is the more jaw opening, the more perceived prominence. And we discuss briefly how these findings fit into a comprehensive model of articulatory organization of speech. We hope the research presented here encourages other research into the area of temporal articulation as it relates to communicative prosody. Thank you.